Do you remember what day it is today?
What day is it? Remind me, please. I've forgotten.
How could you forget? It's our anniversary! It's a really important day for the two of us. We should do something special.
Really? Today? Already? Oh my, doesn't time go by so quickly? I didn't even realize it had come around this soon. I was just busy enjoying each day I had with you. I didn't realize it was our anniversary.
I can't believe you forgot. I'm a little bit hurt by this. I expected you to remember.
I'm really sorry. You know, I've been busy recently.
Okay, I forgive you, but only this time.
Should we go out to dinner to celebrate?
Yes, let's do that. Do you have a good place in mind?
I'm not really sure myself. You seem to know more about these things. Maybe you could suggest somewhere.
What about that new Mexican restaurant that just opened? I've been wanting to go there, but never got the chance. It's a special day today, and you need to say sorry for forgetting. Maybe we could go there. I heard a lot about that place. Apparently, it's really nice.
If that's what you want, then how can I say no? Let's go there. One of my friends went there recently. He also said it's a good place, so why not give it a try?
Wonderful. I'll make a reservation for when I get off work. We can go straight there after I finish.
Okay, I'll come and pick you up from your workplace.
See you then!
Where are you? I'm starting to get a little bit worried about you. It's dinner time, but you haven't come home. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm out now having dinner. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Out having dinner? Why didn't you tell me?
It's my wedding anniversary today, so I went out with my husband to get something to eat. Sorry I didn't let you know.
Where have you gone? You really should have told me first. What if something bad happens and I don't even know where you are?
Calm down. We only went out for a meal. It's not like we left the country or something. Don't worry about me. I'm here with my husband. He can look after me. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
It's not just about going out without telling me. You should have taken me too. You know I enjoy a meal out at a nice restaurant. I'd love to have come along with you and eaten too.
But it's our wedding anniversary. Do you really want to be here with us? I think it's the kind of thing that only the husband and wife go to. Don't you agree?
So what if it's your wedding anniversary? I'm your mom-in-law. You should have taken me too. I can't believe you would just go out without me like this. Where is the consideration?
Sorry. Maybe next time we could get together and do something.
Next time? I can't believe you would forget me this time. You should know better. What kind of woman ignores her mom-in-law and instead goes out with her husband?
Sorry, I didn't realize it was going to make you so unhappy. We haven't been out for a long time, so we decided to go out and have a meal together.
Where did you go? Tell me the name of the restaurant. I'll come over at once and join you.
Now? You're going to come here and join us.
Yes, why? Do you have a problem with this? You don't want me to come and join you?
No, it's not that. It's just that we're just finishing up. We won't be here much longer, so maybe there's no point in you joining us.
You've nearly eaten it all, and you didn't even invite me. How can this be? How could you be so cruel?
I'm really sorry about it. I didn't mean to forget you.
I won't forget this. You've gotten too far this time.
Please don't get angry about it. It only happened this once. We just suddenly decided to go out for a meal and we didn't invite anyone else. I think it's normal, but if it bothers you, then next time we can remember to bring you too.
Do you think this is a good solution? Do you think you can just promise to bring me next time and then I'll forget all about this?
I was hoping you would accept this. We can have a meal together soon, I promise. This time was just a bit special because it was our anniversary.
I don't care if it's your anniversary. This is not an excuse. You should always tell me what you're doing and invite me to meals.
Sorry. From next time onwards, I will remember to always invite you when we do something. I didn't realize that you were going to be so upset by this, but now I know I promise I won't leave you out again. I hope you can forgive me too.
These are nice words, but you need to follow them up with nice deeds. Don't let this happen again. Don't think about doing this during your next anniversary. I won't forgive you again. I'm going to talk to my son about this too. Son, are you there? I am here, Mom. How are you? Doing well? Actually, I'm a little bit unhappy about something. What is it? You went out with your wife for a meal and you didn't even tell me. Why is that? It was our anniversary, so we decided to go out and get something to eat. We almost always eat at home, so it was really nice to try something new. But why did you two go alone? Why didn't you tell me? I think it's only fair that you invite your mom along, too. Sorry. It's not that I didn't think about you. It was just a special occasion. Do you think that now you're married, you don't have to think about your mom? You can just throw me away and forget about me. Whatever makes you think like that. I'm always thinking of you. I always put you first. Well, I really wish you hadn't done this to me. You made me feel really sad. It really hurt me. Sorry, Mom. Next time I promise you can come too. I won't forget about you again. You mean that? Are we all going to go together next time? Yes, of course. It'll be really nice to have you there too. That's nice to hear. It was me who looked after you from birth to marriage, so please don't forget about me now. I think you should also take me to your wedding anniversary. I think you're right, Mom. Where would I be without you? I'd be nothing. If it wasn't for everything you did for me, then maybe I would never have got married at all. What are you going to tell your wife? What do you mean? I think you need to teach her to treat me better. Since you got married, she hasn't really been that nice to me. What did she do to you? I thought she was being nice. She didn't tell me about your special meal. Isn't that enough? Well, maybe she should have done. I think she wants to leave me out of everything you do. I could feel it when she spoke to me. Really? Was she that bad to you? She was. It really hurt me. It made me feel so sad. I'm sorry if she made you feel sad. I apologize on her behalf. Don't apologize. It's not your fault. It's her that did wrong. I wonder why she's doing that to you. Maybe she's jealous that we have such a close relationship. I think she wants me out. It happens a lot when women marry. They get upset that the husband doesn't give them enough attention. I always thought she was the jealous type, and it seems I was right. Nothing could ever come between me and you, Mom. Don't worry. Even if she is jealous, I won't let her drive us apart. We will always have a strong bond between us. I hope so. I really hope you mean this, son. I don't want you to be taken from me by that woman. Next time, we will all go out together. I'll make sure it happens. I'm not having you left behind. I'll talk with my wife and make sure she understands that she is not the only one in this family. She can't take you away from me, even if she tries. I'll try and get her to change her ways. I'm sure she'll see sense after I talk to her. Thank you. Please do. What's gotten into you?
What do you mean?
How could you talk to my mom like that? She's really upset by what you did.
I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? I'm always nice to your mom when she talks to me.
You told my mom that you didn't want her to come to our meal the other day. Why was that? I know we forgot to take her, but it wasn't deliberate. There's no need to be so cruel to her.
I didn't say anything like that.
My mom was really hurt by the whole thing. She contacted me to tell me how bad she felt. She felt that you had been deliberately trying to leave her out of things.
She really said that? I can't believe it. I would never do such a thing.
Are you sure? Are you sure you didn't say something unpleasant?
Of course I didn't. When have I ever done anything like that?
So are you saying that my mom is telling lies?
I didn't say anything bad to her. I just told her what happened. We suddenly decided to go for a meal and we forgot to tell her. To be honest, I didn't realize we had to tell her. I thought it would just be a time for me and you.
My mom wouldn't lie to me. I can't believe that you're this kind of person.
I'm not that kind of person. Why don't you believe me?
Are you saying that my mom made it up?
Why do you believe her instead of me? Maybe it was just a misunderstanding. Maybe she misheard what I said.
Did you say sorry to her?
I didn't get a chance to. I didn't even know she was upset.
If you hurt my mom, then it hurts me too. Please be nicer to her in the future.
Let me send you an image of the conversation we had. Do you believe me now? Look at what I said. I did nothing wrong.
Oh, is this what happened? Yeah, I can see your point. Maybe my mom has gone a little bit too far and exaggerated things.
Do you see now? I think she's the one causing trouble, not me. Maybe you should get angry with her.
Yeah, why would she say these things? She was really upset when she spoke to me. But my mom is on her own all the time, and you should know that. We should be nice to her.
I am nice to her. You know I respect your mom. But we are adults now. We shouldn't have to do whatever she tells us to do. If we want to go on our own, especially for a special event, then we should be allowed to do that. I think she's really got mad for no reason this time. I don't think it's acceptable.
Please try to be a bit more understanding of her. She cares about me a lot, that's all. We should respect her for that.
I do respect her.
Whatever you think now, be sure to change her behavior in the future. Maybe you think you've been nice to her, but obviously it wasn't enough. She has been so hurt, and I don't want it happening again. It may have been a misunderstanding, but that's no excuse. Also, I'd like you to apologize to her for what happened. I think it'll go a long way to making the situation better.
Why should I say sorry? I didn't do anything wrong. You said yourself it was a misunderstanding. Why doesn't she apologize for all the trouble she's caused?
Try to look at it from my mom's perspective. How would you feel if your family left you out in such a way? I know I'd be hurt, so I understand her feelings.
I don't think she's got any reason to be unhappy.
You don't have a choice in the matter. Go and say sorry to her and say it like you mean it. I'm busy now, so I don't have time to talk. Speak to you later.
These shoes are nice, aren't they? Are they my shoes? Yes, I saw them and I really liked them. Where did you get them? I have been looking for a pair just like this, and it turns out you've had some all along. Where did I get them? I'm not sure, to be honest. I really can't remember. Why won't you tell me? I'm sure you can remember where you got them from. Oh yeah, Martin bought them for me a while back. What? My son bought these for you? Yes, it was for our first wedding anniversary. He bought me those shoes. I was so thrilled to get such a nice pair of shoes. He can be really generous at times. Aren't they a little bit too expensive? I don't know why he has to go spending all this money on you. I don't know how much they are. I didn't buy them myself. He got them for me and he didn't tell me the price. I don't think they're too expensive. I don't think he should go spending that much money on you. Don't you care that it cost him so much? You just want him to spend as much money on you as he can. He has to work hard for these things. Oh, well, if that's what you think. But like I said, I don't think they were expensive. Yes, it is what I think. It must have cost a lot of money. Too much to spend on you. I'm worried that you might damage them if you wear them outside. You should be really careful. And why is he only buying these things for you? I don't recall him ever buying me some shoes. It's not fair. Where are my pair? I can't believe he wouldn't get me some. That's out of order. Mom should always come first. I don't care if he's married now. I'm still his mom. I should be the most important woman in his life, and he should do everything to make me happy. Don't blame me for this. If you want him to buy you some shoes, then go ahead and talk to him. He was just being nice to me on our anniversary. I think it's really normal behavior.
I'm not blaming you. Stop making stupid accusations. Stop trying to make the situation worse. Why do you have to turn everything into some kind of argument?
I'm not. I'm just explaining to you why he got me the shoes and how it's nothing to be annoyed about. I know he respects his family, so if you really want a pair, then maybe you should just ask him. He'll probably buy you some too.
These shoes are just my style. I think you should have given them to me instead of you.
I don't think they'll fit you. They're mine. Sorry.
You're really trying to stop me from wearing them, aren't you? You really don't want to give them to me.
Have you not already worn them?
Not yet, no. They are in my size, so I think they'll fit.
All right. It seems you've really taken to them. Maybe it's no use trying to talk you out of it.
Were you bragging to Mom that I bought you a pair of shoes? You don't have to go and rub it in her face. You know it'll only make her jealous.
Is that what she told you? She said I had been boasting? That's a really interesting way of describing what happened.
She told me that you were really proud. Almost as if you were trying to make her angry because she didn't have a pair.
I didn't brag at all. She came across a pair of my shoes that she really liked. I explained to her that you bought them for me.
Oh, that pair? I wonder how she found them. I didn't think she knew.
Please don't blame the situation on me. It really wasn't my fault. If she's angry again, then it really isn't my fault. I didn't boast about them at all.
I'm not blaming you. I just think we should give those shoes to my mom.
Why? Why should I do that?
She's really upset about the whole thing. I think we should give them to her to make her feel happy.
Please tell me you're joking right now. Why should I give my anniversary present to your mom? You bought them for me, not her.
If we don't give them to my mom, she's going to be really unhappy. How else could we solve this problem? You don't want to help her. How can you think like that? I think it's really important to make your mom happy, and I'm shocked you disagree.
Do they even fit her? I don't think they're in her size.
Let her decide that. They might be right for her. If not, she can always stretch them a little. Just give her the shoes, please.
Why do I have to give her my shoes? Why can't she just buy her own? Or better yet, you can go buy them for her if you think she deserves them so much.
She really likes that pair, so that's the pair she's going to get. Why do you have to be so stubborn? She doesn't want another pair. She has her mind set on this pair, so let's make her happy.
Go and buy her some new ones. These are mine.
No, it's too expensive to go and buy a new pair. I'm not rolling in cash right now, so this pair will have to do.
How can you be like this? How can you put your mom before your wife?
It's just one pair of shoes. Hand them over.
This isn't the first time you've taken her side. Why are you always thinking of her first? If I give the shoes to her, then what comes next? The bag? The purse? Are you going to ask me to hand over everything to her?
No, stop being dramatic. I just want you to give her these shoes. She doesn't like anything else, so she doesn't need it. She won't even ask for it.
This is making me really mad. I'm feeling ill because of you. Too much stress. Is it really that bad? Is it so hard to give me a pair of shoes? Not really. I just thought it would be better if we bought a new pair and gave them to you. That way we could get a pair that was just your size. A perfect fit, just for you. Isn't that a better idea? I don't want a new pair. I want these ones right here. As soon as I saw them, I knew they were perfect for me. Why are you so keen on these? They're mine and I don't really want to give them away. Also, I really don't think the size is right for you. It would be so much better for you to buy a new pair. My son bought them, not you. I don't see why you have the right to decide. You don't even need a nice pair of shoes like this. They're wasted on you. I want them because my son bought them.
I'm his mom, so I should have them.
Really? Is that how you feel?
You didn't give them to me, and it makes me so upset I couldn't eat. I've barely eaten since yesterday.
Well then, please go and eat something. You don't need to let this minor incident cause you so much stress.
I suppose you're happy I'm sick. Maybe you're happy that I'll die early.
Why would I ever wish that on you? Please don't suggest such terrible things.
Give me the shoes now. If you don't, then I might get thinner and thinner until I can't walk.
Okay, I'll give them to you. If it really means so much to you.
Really? You'll give them to me?
Yes, take them and then go and eat. I don't want you to come to any more harm. You've already hurt yourself enough.
Thank you. I knew you'd see sense in the end.
Honey, we have to pay the rent soon. Have you got the money ready?
Oh, that.
What's the matter? You don't have any money? We have to pay it next week. We're going to get in a lot of trouble if we don't. We might get thrown out of this house if we don't. It would also look really bad for us.
I've been thinking about it. I have something to talk to you about. I think I have a better solution to our housing problem. I do actually have the money, but I think I have a better plan.
What's the better plan?
Why don't we move in with my mom?
It's a joke, right?
My mom lives on her own and she gets lonely. Why don't we move in and keep her company? Also, we can save a lot of money by not paying rent. We could maybe give her a bit of money, but it won't be as expensive as now. I think it's a win-win situation.
Is this what she wanted? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening.
It'll be better for us. My mom will be really helping us out. She has a big house and she lives on her own. We can all live happily in there.
You really think so?
Yes, she has the house, we just have to pay the bills and maybe a little bit of rent. It'll be a lot cheaper for us. My mom has already bought her house. She has done a lifetime of hard work and now we don't have to. I think it's a great idea. I think it'll be great living with my mom. We won't be as stressed financially.
I'm really not sure about it. We also argue. What will it be like if we live together? It might just get worse. But I do know how much you love your mom. I guess you'd be really happy if we lived with her.
She does mean a lot to me, and it would be so great if we could all live together under one roof. My mom doesn't get to see me that much, so she's really keen on the idea. If you're not so sure about the idea, then just think of the money we're going to save. I think it's really worth it. Even if you and her do end up having a few arguments. You can forgive each other and move on if that happens. What do you think?
I understand, but I really want to think about it. I don't want to dive into something I might badly regret.
I'll talk to my mom about it again to make sure she's keen on the idea. If we move in, we can start a new life together. I can't wait.
Okay, I just need a little time to think about it first.
You think about it. Remember, I think it's really normal these days for people to do this. The cost of living is so high and housing is especially expensive. If your parents have a big house, then why not move in together? Hi!
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. Especially now I know about the big plan. It's going to be so wonderful.
You mean the plan to live together in your house?
That's right. You can come and live in my house. I know it might mean you're dependent on me, but it's nothing to be ashamed of. I've got a nice house here, and it would be really nice if you could join me in it.
It might be. I'm actually thinking about this whole thing right now. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. I know Martin really wants to. Maybe I should agree to it too.
What's there to think of? I don't think there are any bad things to this. Just think of how much money you can save living with me. It's a great plan for us all.
I know, but it's just taken me a little bit by surprise. I'm just used to living alone with your son. It's going to be quite a change, so I want to think about it properly.
I hope you're not afraid of me. I'm sorry if I've made you feel uncomfortable at times. I'm sorry if we disagree on things. I'm sure we can work it out and get along really well. I don't have a husband to live with, so it would be nice for me if you lived here. I wouldn't feel so lonely. It would also allow me to look after my son better.
That's right. You make some good points.
If we lived together, then I'd be able to see my son every day. So nice for me. I don't think it would be too much stress for you either.
Really? You seem confident that this is going to work out well.
I think it will. It's going to be good for me and you. You should be happy to have this opportunity. There's really nothing to think about. This decision should be really easy for you. Also, you've hurt me a few times in the past. If we live together, you'll have the chance to make it up to me every day.
I get it. I think I've made up my mind. You're right. I'll do what you think is best. It should be nice living together.
Really? You mean it?
Yeah, I do. I wasn't sure at first, but you've done a good job of persuading me. I know my husband will be happy about this too, so I think I'll go along with the plan.
Lovely. This is really great news. So happy you've come around to it.
I've made up my mind. We can live together with your mom.
Really? You didn't seem so sure, and now you've changed your mind. What happened?
I spoke with your mom, and she helped me to change my mind. She made me realize that it might actually be really nice to live together. I can really see the positives.
Thanks for that. You're really making us all happy by agreeing to this. I promise that you won't regret this. I'll do everything I can to make sure you're happy. To think I was worried about the rent, and now we have a wonderful new world opening up before us.
Yeah, you've really had a good idea here. It might really turn out well for all of us.
I think it is a good move. Just think how much we're going to save not paying rent. And it's all thanks to my mom.
That's right. She's really helping us here.
Don't worry about the problems we had in the past. They were just little arguments. I know that we can all move on and get along better. We should really try to, because this is all going to be very beneficial to us all. Thank you for the money. It's so nice of you to make a little contribution to help with the bills and things.
That's okay. We should give you a little something to help out. All we have to do now is move into your house. I can't wait. I'm sure we're going to have a good time together.
What about all the stuff you're bringing over? Have you got it all sorted? When is the furniture being moved over?
I thought there would already be some things in your house. I don't think we plan to move stuff over.
Oh, really? We'll just throw it all out then when you leave that place.
I think we are going to leave it here. It belongs to the owner of the house, not us.
I don't think I would like your old furniture anyway, so I guess that's fine. I have some stuff here, and if it isn't good enough, then I can buy some new things. I don't like cheap furniture. I'm really fussy about what I use.
Are you sure you want to buy us some new things? Maybe we could pay for it instead of you.
We can sort that out later. Just don't bring over any old furniture to my house. I want nice stuff. If it isn't good enough, then I can buy some new things. I bought a new bed. What do you think of it? I went shopping and found this one. It's supposed to be really comfortable and will let you have a good night's sleep. It wasn't too expensive either.
You bought a new one? Already? I didn't think you were going to buy one so soon. I thought we might have some time to look around first.
Well, I saw this one. I really liked the design. It looks nice and will fit in really well in my house. I hope you like it too.
It looks like it might be a little bit uncomfortable to me.
Really? You haven't even sat on it yet. How do you know?
I'm really particular about what kind of bed I sleep on. If it isn't soft, then I really struggle to get a good night's sleep. It's really nice of you to go to all this effort to buy me a nice bed, but I'm really not sure it is the best decision. I'm trying not to be a pain here.
Are you causing problems again? You always do this.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I thought of another thing. Is that bed going to fit in the small room? It looks like it might be too big.
It can go in the main room. The largest room. If you don't want this bed, then I can have it for myself in the main room.
Oh, in the main room? Who is going to sleep in the main room? You or us?
I'm going to sleep in there, of course.
So the small room is for us?
What kind of question is that? You can sleep in the small room and I can have the big room.
Don't you think it'll be a little bit small for me and my husband in the small room? Wouldn't it be a better idea if you went in the small room and we were in the big room?
No, I quite like it in the big room, and if you don't want this bed, then what else can I do? It has to go in the large room.
Why do we have to do that?
Don't be so shocked by this. It's my house, so I have the final say on where people sleep. I don't have to give in to your demands. I can do whatever I want.
I don't know what to say.
Haven't you spoke to my son about this kind of thing? When there is a dispute, I have the final say. You two are really lucky that I'm allowing you to live with me, so you have to be nice to me. Where would you be without me? I'm going to have the larger room. You're going to have the smaller room. Accept it. You'll soon get used to it. Also, go and buy yourself a bed to put in the room. I'm not doing it. I tried my best and failed. You're never happy with what I do, so why should I try?
I just spoke with your mom. She's already playing her old games again. She wants us to sleep in the small room and for her to have the big room. Why does it have to be that way? It's going to be really cramped for us in the small room. I think we need more space. Wouldn't it make much more sense for her to go in the smaller room? She has a lot less stuff than us and needs less room.
Oh, did she say that?
Please tell me you're not going to agree with her. I know you're a pushover, but for once, please stand up to your mom.
I think we should try our very best to be nice to her. She is letting us live in her house after all. Think of what would happen if we had to pay for our own place. It would be really expensive. I think she's helping us a lot, so we should accommodate her wishes.
When I agreed to move in with her, I didn't think it was going to be like this. I thought we could all get along together. I didn't realize she was going to be bossing us around all the time. I worry that this is only the start of things. It might get a lot worse.
Please don't get annoyed about this. We have to be nice to her. We've all agreed to live in the same house, so why argue about who sleeps in which room? Let's try to find a solution to this. It shouldn't end up being an argument. I think I agree with her. I think it's fine if she gets the bigger room. We are saving a lot of money on rent, so we should let her have what she wants.
Oh my gosh! I can't take it anymore!
Honey, where are you? Where did you go?
Where are you? Hurry up and answer! I'm not moving in with you.
What do you mean? What's the problem now? Is it because I'm using the main room? Are you sulking like a child? Please tell me it isn't about that. I thought we had got over that. I spoke to you about it.
I just can't go on living this way. I'm getting out while I have the chance. If we all live together, then it'll be nothing but arguments, and I don't want to be a part of it. Why don't you two just live together without me? I'll go my own way.
Here she goes again, trying to cause more trouble. I knew it wouldn't be long until she went back to her old ways.
I can't live with someone who is going to boss me around and tell me what to do all the time. Why did you even get married to me if you're just going to do what your mom tells you to do? It seems like your mom comes before me.
It's not that my mom comes before you. It's just we need to be nice to my mom. Why can't you just let her sleep in the main room? Is it really that much of a problem?
Why can't you see this from my angle? It's not just about that room. It's about all the future trouble we're going to have.
I wish you'd be more considerate and think of me first. You're really lucky that I'm letting you come and live with me. You should treat me well.
I can't stand you, and I don't want to live in the same house as you.
Have you quite said enough? How can you be so mean to my mom?
I've had enough of you two. You're just a loser who does whatever your mom wants you to do. Men should do what they think is best, not spend their whole lives trying to please their moms.
What did you just say?
We are over. I want a divorce. I can't go on like this.
Divorce? You want to get divorced just like that? Over a bedroom? How can you be so childish?
It's not just this one thing. It's been a whole series of things leading up to this. This was just the final straw. I'm out of here, and I'm never coming back. You won't have to deal with me again. I agree with her. It's time for a divorce. You don't need her. You can do better without her.
Mom, just be quiet for one moment, please. I can deal with this.
Wow, that's brave. The first time you ever stood up to your mom.
Honey, can't you see sense? We don't have to get divorced over this. We can get through this. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Can we talk about it? Maybe my mom could use the small room after all.
What? Don't say that! Don't let me down now just because she's causing such a fuss. You should still put me first. I'm your mom!
Mom, quiet please! Do you really want me to divorce right now?
Let me go. You can spend the rest of your life with your mom. I know it's what you want. I don't want anything more to do with you. I went through with the divorce. The whole thing had to end. He contacted me over and over again, telling me that he wasn't talking to his mom anymore. He told me that he wanted me back, that his mom wouldn't get in the way this time. I refused him. I'm sure it was just a bluff to try and get me back. Also, he had his chance and blew it. I also got a big payout due to the divorce. He had to give me the money and I gladly took it. I've not heard anything from them in a while now, and it makes me really happy. The two of them can spend the rest of their lives with each other. No need to bother me. I'm back to enjoying the single life. Things can only get better. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
You've humiliated me!
What are you talking about now?
When I was on my way to my part-time job just a bit ago, that old bat next door made fun of me.
What did she say?
She was saying how nice it must be for me, having a wife who can take care of all the bills, as well as the housework, and how that must be every man's dream. She was definitely making fun of me.
Isn't that just the truth, though? What are you getting so worked up about?
She was obviously just trying to tell me how useless I am. Of course that's gonna make me mad.
If you're that embarrassed by people saying stuff like that, how about at least trying to find a job? How long has it been now? Since your dad fired you from his company?
Only about 5 months.
Only, he says. Isn't 5 months enough time to start thinking about finding a new job?
Get off my back. I have a part-time job, don't I? Isn't that good enough?
No. You're really not bringing in even half the money we need to get by. I never agreed to just keep supporting the both of us. If you want to keep acting so proud, at least share the burden with me.
Like I said, give me a break. And watch how you speak to me.
We just bought a house last year, remember? We have to keep up with mortgage payments too, right? So can you drop the whole alpha male act and actually start trying to contribute?
Hey! Are you forgetting how my dad paid for almost half the house?
No, I'm not forgetting. But we still took out a loan for the other half, right? We have to pay that back.
That's less than $250,000. You should be grateful.
I am grateful. To your father, that is.
What about me?
What should I be grateful to you for? Your dad's the one who paid, isn't he?
Yeah, because I'm his eldest son. So you still owe it to me. You're benefiting from being married to the son of such a huge company's CEO. It's thanks to me we got half our house paid for. So show some more gratitude towards me, will you?
Sure.
Anyway, stop making it so obvious to our neighbors, will you?
Stop making what so obvious? That I'm the one working full-time?
Yeah, stop making so much noise when you come back so late in your suit. Looking so smug. Just stop showing off to the neighbors. You're humiliating me.
I'm not looking smug or showing off or anything. Will you grow up? I have to work late to keep a roof over our heads, as well as taking care of all the housework since you're refusing to do that too.
Well, then just stop talking to our neighbors. They don't need to know everything about our lives, do they?
What do you want me to do? Just ignore them if they talk to me? It's impossible to live around other people like that. You should try harder to get along with them too.
Like hell I will. Just stop the gossiping.
Gossiping? We aren't gossiping. We just make small talk. That's all. I'm not gonna lie about my life. You're already 43 years old, but you sound like a child. It's quite pathetic, to be honest.
Because of that old woman, I couldn't even go to my part-time job today.
What? You took the day off?
Yeah. She really made me feel bad, so I don't feel like going to work anymore.
Wow. Don't you feel bad? Your wife's been working since morning, but you can just take the day off since you feel bad. Don't you see the irony here? You're kinda just proving her right, you know.
Don't you start looking down on me too now. Don't forget how it was me paying all the bills before I got fired.
Start bringing in enough money to contribute again and I'll shut up.
You really need to fix that attitude of yours.
I'm not the one refusing to go to even a part-time job because I feel bad.
Why, you little... You'll regret talking to me like this.
If that means you'll pull yourself together, then I really hope you're right. My name is June. I'm a 41-year-old office worker. The guy I was just messaging is my 43-year-old husband, Kane. We met 7 years ago at a mutual friend's party, and we got married after dating for a while. When I first met him, he was a really nice guy, and he was working at a pretty big company owned by his father. I expected him to be a little spoiled since he was so privileged, but he didn't come across like that at all. He was always so down to earth and seemed like a really honest and hardworking guy. But ever since we've been married, I have slowly gotten to know the real him. He's actually a really selfish and lazy guy, just as I originally feared he might be. And he was actually fired from his dad's company because of how much he slacked off. He seemed to think he could get away with hardly ever working and just bossing people around, since his dad owned the company. Ever since he was fired, he's refused to find another full-time job. He's just been working part-time at a convenience store, making minimum wage. So these days, even though he isn't even trying to find another job, he's as proud as ever. He's constantly talking down to me. We don't have kids of our own or anything. And we don't really have a good marriage, obviously. So, you must be wondering why I haven't divorced him yet. And I was thinking about that, naturally. But just when I was seriously thinking about asking for a divorce, he did something which really took me by surprise.
I want a divorce.
What? You want a divorce?
Being with someone like you is causing me nothing but stress.
Is this really something to talk about via text?
I don't want to see you again, so don't come back to this house either. Got it?
Splitting up is fine by me, but what are we doing about the mortgage? You know, I've been making the payments on my own until now.
Big deal. You paid a little off like once a month. Don't get ahead of yourself.
A little? I'm the only one who's been paying it at all, you know.
I'll just take over and make the payments every month from now on. So just go find somewhere else to live. We are over.
You seem really worked up right now. Shall we just talk about this when I get home from work?
No way. I'm changing the locks today anyway. So you won't be getting home to this house ever again. Ha!
Can you not get so carried away? All of my things are still in that house.
I've mailed all your stuff to your parents' house. And I included divorce papers. So just sign them and send them back, okay?
You did what? You packed up all of my things?
Yeah. What's the big deal? All of the furniture and appliances are mine anyway, since I bought them with my own money back when I was working for my dad. So there wasn't much to send.
That's not how divorce works. We need to split up all of our joint property fairly. With lawyers present, ideally.
Like I care. We only got this house because of me in the first place. You don't have any right to complain. None of the stuff in this house belongs to you.
I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to explain how this works.
I'm taking our savings account too, by the way.
What? You've taken all of our money too?
Yeah, I've already transferred all of the money to my own account.
You definitely have no right to do that. What are you thinking?
Why don't I? A lot of it's from when I was working. And you owe me however much you put in for all the emotional distress you've caused me. Oh, speaking of how much you owe me, I took the money from your savings too.
You did what? How did you get into my account?
I took your bank card from your purse yesterday.
How did you know my PIN number?
You remember when we paid the deposit for the house? We used the money from your savings account, remember?
Because you had no savings.
Yeah, thanks for that, by the way. Anyway, I saw your PIN number from behind your back at that time.
You know this is a really serious crime, right? You just admitted to robbing me?
We're married. What's wrong with a husband knowing his wife's PIN number? Don't exaggerate and call it robbery. At best, it's just a civil dispute. For all the courts know, you just paid me back for something.
There's no way you believe that. No one would believe I just transferred all my savings to you just before we got a divorce. You've clearly just robbed me.
Don't worry, I put your bank card in with your stuff. It's all on its way to your parents' house.
That isn't what I'm worried about. This is definitely just theft. You can't really deny that.
It's because of me providing for us until I got fired that you were able to live comfortably enough to save up. Don't go acting like a victim just because I'm taking back what's rightfully mine.
You're insane. That still doesn't mean you can just take my savings. What on earth were you thinking?
What's mine is mine, and what's yours is also mine.
Wow. I didn't think I'd ever hear something so bizarre in real life. You sound like a villain from a kid's show.
I'm just telling you how it is.
Don't think you'll get away with this.
Don't be such a sore loser. It's not a good look. Anyway, goodbye forever.
The divorce paperwork's all done.
Took you long enough. It's been 2 months already. What took you so long? Was it really that complicated for you?
Work's been pretty busy for me lately. I didn't have time to talk to my lawyers. I ended up using a paid vacation to get it all done today. So, show a little gratitude, will you?
Ugh, I forgot how condescending you could be. Well, whatever. I guess from now on, I'm finally free. I can finally start living as a bachelor again.
Don't get too excited. I might as well let you know directly before your lawyer does.
Let me know. Don't tell me you're gonna beg me to take you back.
Like hell I would. You'll need to start paying back $3,000 a month from next month.
What are you talking about? $3,000?
Yep. The mortgage.
That's only $1,500 a month, right?
Nope. It's $3,000 a month.
Like hell it is.
If you don't believe me, go check the contract yourself. It should be in a drawer somewhere in the house.
I have to pay $3,000 a month for 5 years? That's not what I agreed to. I thought the mortgage could be paid off in like 40 years. Isn't that what we signed on?
In 40 years? So when we're 83 and 81 years old? Weren't you even paying attention when we took it out? The bank explained that obviously wasn't possible. Especially with our credit scores.
Is that what the bank said?
If we did somehow manage to convince them to stretch it out that long, the interest would take just as long to pay off. We would have ended up paying so much more. We talked about this when we took the loan out. Don't you remember? We decided to just pay it off as soon as possible since it'd be cheaper.
I don't remember discussing this.
You assumed you'd be paying $1,500 a month for 40 years to pay off $720,000, right?
Well, that's how much we borrowed, so of course I did.
If you include interest, we'd owe over $1 million after 40 years.
We'd owe that much?
That's why it really isn't worth paying off so little every month. You'd end up paying almost double altogether.
You can't be serious.
None of this should come as a surprise to you. We talked about it all before we went through with buying the house. I know you aren't the best listener, but I'm still pretty surprised you didn't retain any of this information.
It was a lot of information.
Come to think of it, you were just playing with your phone while I was trying to discuss it with you, right? Do you remember that, at least?
Enough about the past. How am I supposed to pay that much each month?
I was somehow managing, even on my own.
Hey, you aren't even making as much as you used to. Don't start acting all high and mighty again.
I was actually earning quite a lot. I made over $200,000 a year.
What? You never told me that.
How was I supposed to tell you? Your pride was always out of control. There's no way you'd react well if I told you I was making more than you ever did.
You must be lying. You're just working in R&D. How could you be making that much? That's almost double what I made in a management role at my dad's company.
I'm the CFO now.
You're the CFO? That can't be. When were you promoted?
About 2 years ago. You never even asked me about my job.
I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense.
And I've been making money on the side, too. I've always liked drawing, so that's been bringing money in, too.
What? How has that made any money?
I've been posting my art online for a while, and the number of commissions I've received has been getting higher and higher. I think I've made like $1,000 or $2,000 a month with that.
How much?
That's why the mortgage payments weren't too big of a problem for me.
I'm so confused. This can't be happening.
Anyway, it's your problem now. So good luck paying it off.
I'm selling the house.
Do you think you can pay off the mortgage by selling the house?
I'm looking it up online right now. It seems like that's possible. If I just sell it, I don't need to pay such a ridiculous amount back each month. I'm just gonna go live with my parents for a while.
I wonder if it'll be that easy.
My parents' house is huge. I wouldn't mind staying there for a while.
It might have been refurbished, but the house is still pretty old. And the area's gotten pretty bad in the last few years. I don't know if it'll sell that easily.
You never know. There are a lot of people buying houses, right? Someone's bound to take it. Someone like us who just likes old buildings.
I know you probably don't remember this either, but the real estate agents also told us how the house was on the market for years before we came along.
But we did come along, didn't we? There's no guarantee it's gonna take that long again. As long as it gets sold, it's fine, right?
You do know you're gonna have to keep paying the mortgage until someone buys it.
What? I do?
Isn't that obvious? How ignorant can you be? It's all in the contract. You have to keep making monthly payments.
I'm supposed to pay that much every month. How the hell am I supposed to do that? I was just fired from my part-time job today, too.
You were fired? What on earth did you do to get fired from a part-time job at a convenience store?
Some high school girl working there accused me of stalking her.
What the hell? You're disgusting. Just when I think you can't possibly stoop any lower as a human being.
I'm not disgusting. I was just trying to get along with my coworkers and make friends. I never meant to scare her or anything.
But you were fired over it, right? What on earth did you do to scare her enough to get you fired?
Nothing. I was just messaging her. And I asked her if she wanted to go home when we were working the same shift. Oh, and maybe I asked her out on a date once. That's all.
You're twice her age. What the hell were you thinking?
A lot of younger girls go for older guys. What's wrong with that?
You're a married old man working a minimum wage part-time job. I don't think there are many girls who would appreciate your advances.
Don't be so cruel. If you're mad about me cheating on you, I had no intentions to do that. I was planning on trying to ask her out after our divorce.
Like she would have gone out with you anyway. Did you do any other weird stuff? Like going to her house or following her around?
I didn't do anything weird. I might have gone to her house when she didn't reply to my messages.
OMG. You are so gross. How have the police not taken you away already?
Hey, don't overreact like that.
What on earth was I thinking, marrying a creep like you? Better late than never, I suppose. I'm glad we're finally getting a divorce.
Ugh. What am I gonna do about the mortgage? I don't even have the money I took from you anymore.
How did you spend it all already? There was over $50,000 in there.
I bought a car.
Why?
I needed one. The car I'd been using until now was yours, right? You took it with you. So I had to buy one.
Idiot.
Shut up.
You know you have to pay that back to me.
Why should I? We should at least split all of our savings.
That's not happening. A lot of that money was from before I met you anyway.
So what?
I spoke to my lawyer. Premarital property isn't included in the property divisions we'll go through in the divorce. So, like I said, you simply robbed me.
What?
Yep. In the eyes of the law, you're simply a thief. If you don't pay me back, I can just have you arrested.
Give me a break, will you? That would give me a criminal record. There's no way I'll be able to get a job with that. You expect me to pay you back on top of the mortgage? Aren't you asking a bit much?
You got yourself into this mess. I'm not asking for anything unreasonable. I just want my own money back. If you want someone to blame, go look in a mirror.
I can't believe I'm gonna have to ask my dad for help.
Are you sure you have that option?
What do you mean by that? Why wouldn't I?
I've told him everything. About how you stole from me.
You told my dad about this?
Of course I did.
How dare you! You have no right to talk to my dad! After hearing your biased story, he's gonna think I'm the bad guy.
You are the bad guy. There isn't really any other way to see this. What are you talking about?
But it's my money too.
You're a thief. Your dad told me to tell you he never wants to hear from you again. He said he doesn't care if you crawl back to him homeless. He wants nothing to do with you. He's not paying off the mortgage, and he's not helping you pay me back either. That's what he told me to tell you.
You can't be serious. He won't even let me stay in his house. I thought I was finally free. I was gonna start my new life, move a young woman into my house. I was so excited.
You're as gross as you are delusional. I'm so glad I won't have to ever see you again.
How about we just forget about all of this? How about me and you give it another shot?
Wow. You must be brain dead as well as gross and delusional.
If you tell my dad we worked all of this out, he might even let me work at his company again. We can pay off the mortgage together, and I'll do my best to build your savings back up. Just give me another chance.
I think I'll have to pass. I'll be just fine without you. More than just fine, actually. I'll be much better off not supporting your dead weight.
Don't say that.
My lawyers will be in touch to talk about how much you owe me. So there's no real need for us to be in touch anymore. So goodbye. Kane tried to get out of paying me back for a while. So I had to get my lawyers to make him understand how easily he'll be sent to jail if I filed a police report. That seemed to scare him enough to sell his car. He could obviously only sell it for a fraction of the price he got it for, so he had to take out another loan to pay me back. And since his credit score was too bad to take out another loan from a bank, he ended up getting a loan from some pretty dodgy people he met at a bowling alley. And since he couldn't pay them back as fast as they wanted, they took pretty much everything he owned. His furniture, his TV, his kitchen appliances, everything. And after all of that, I heard he was harassing the high school girl to let him stay with her, since his apartment was empty. Which ended up with a restraining order being placed on him, which meant he had to vacate his apartment, since it was too close to hers. He couldn't afford a down payment on a new place, and his parents wouldn't take him in, so he's been on the streets ever since. I hope he gets his life back together, but I'm glad he's not my problem anymore. That's for sure. Thanks for watching until the end. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. See you next time.
Congrats on getting married! I can't believe you got married before me! What are you talking about, Rachel? I have no doubt you're going to get married soon, too. You said you were seeing that guy in finance, the stock exchange guy. Oh, yeah, him. He totally lied to me. Stockbroker. Ha! He wasn't even in finance. Are you serious? Yeah, so I got rid of him pretty quickly. Can you believe he took advantage of me like that? I'm not young enough to waste my time on guys like him. You have a point. I mean, he lied to you. That says a lot about him. Red flags all over. He's not marriage quality. You married a normal guy with a normal job. You had a normal wedding. Maybe I need to be more like you, Madeline, and not shoot for the stars anymore. Oh, but your man is hella good looking. Oh my God, yes. He's definitely tall. And he cleans up real well for sure. You're really lucky. If it weren't for you, I'd be all over him. To be honest, he's totally my type. Could have been love at first sight for me. Oh, come on. I just got married and I don't want to get into it with my best friend. I'm totally not serious. He's your husband. I'd never. I'm not that desperate. You guys are newlyweds. And besides, he totally only has eyes for you. Sometimes I wonder, though, if he really does only have eyes for me. Sorry, just being paranoid. Don't tell me you're already having your doubts. You just got married. No, never mind. Forget I said anything. Thanks for coming to our wedding today. It really meant a lot you were there, Rachel. You have to promise me you'll be at mine, too. I wouldn't miss it for the world. You're probably super busy after everything. So I'll let you go now and connect with you soon. I also want to see your new house too! Thanks so much. I'll reach out once the madness is over. Okay then, take care.
Madeline, guess what? I received an inheritance.
What do you mean? What happened? What are you talking about? Who would you have gotten inheritance from?
So, you know how my parents are divorced and my mom had custody of me. I never saw my dad growing up. I didn't even know where he was. But apparently his dad, my grandfather, was super wealthy. And for some reason, even though I didn't have a relationship with him, he left me something.
An inheritance? Let me get this straight. What I know about inheritances is that there's a lot involved and it's not as easy as just receiving the money.
What are you worried about? We get $3 million. $3
million?
Yeah, I almost had a heart attack. Plus, we also get a massive house with it.
A massive house? Where is it located?
They said something about an island or something. Apparently he owned a private island. Isn't that crazy?
And you're receiving all of that. And what about your other relatives? Won't they say anything?
Apparently no one wanted an island they'd never heard of before. They also didn't want the hassle of all the legal stuff that comes with receiving an inheritance, so they all declined.
Really? They all declined? What about your dad?
Dad apparently passed away 5 years ago.
What? How do we not know this?
Well, I haven't spoken to or seen him since my parents got divorced. He didn't really have a place in my life. So, I'm as shocked as you are about all of this. But I feel like I won the jackpot. I get $3 million just because we're related by blood. Can you believe it?
I understand you got a large inheritance, but I think we should do our due diligence and decide on things carefully. It's kind of weird no one wants it, don't you think?
What is there to be careful about? The slower we are, the higher the chances it'll just get passed on to the next relative. Then we'll be left with nothing. You don't want that, do you?
I don't think it's a matter of who gets to the finish line first.
But if we have $3 million, we can do anything we want. I've made my decision. You even said you wanted a house. We didn't even have to spend our own money, and we now own a super luxe house.
Yeah, a house on an island. We both have jobs here and responsibilities. I have no idea where this island is, but one thing's for sure, we probably won't be able to commute.
We're getting $3 million, babe. I don't think we ever need to work again. I already told my boss I'm quitting next month.
What? And you didn't even think of discussing this with me?
I'm getting $3 million, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm getting more than I ever will make at this job. Don't worry, you'll be taken care of.
We don't know any details about the inheritance, though. We also have no idea what this island is all about either. I think you totally jumped the gun on making such an important decision.
I don't understand why you're being so difficult about this. It's really annoying how you never support my decisions.
What are you talking about? I support you all the time. All I'm saying is that we need to cross our T's and dot our I's and just make sure we're covered on all fronts.
You're always way too careful, even with our wedding. Sometimes you just need to take the plunge and go for it. Life is all about taking chances, Maddie.
Let's chat about this when you get home.
I'm gonna be a bit late, is that cool?
How late?
I'm just with the lawyers discussing the process and getting the paperwork started.
What do you mean getting the paperwork started? Let's discuss this before you start signing things.
It's all good, babe.
I need you to hear me out.
This is my inheritance, so it's my decision.
Yeah, but we're together, so whatever you do affects me as well.
You have nothing to worry about, babe. It's all happening the way it's supposed to happen. So, I'll be home as soon as I'm done here. It's gonna be a while, though.
This must all be a bad joke, right?
Why is it so difficult for you to support your man? Would you prefer we just break up, go our separate ways?
Wait, what? Why would you even say that?
I'm fine with whatever you want to do. I mean, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Chicks will be all over me.
Have you lost your mind? That's how you look at me?
I mean, all you have to do is just support my decision. It's as simple as that. Do that, and you become a millionaire overnight too. So just sit tight and relax. I'll be home as soon as I'm done here.
Wait a minute, we need to talk about this. David! Madeline, it's been a while. How are you? I was chatting with David and he told me everything. I heard you inherited $3 million. I had no idea David came from such a wealthy family. Hey, Rachel, I had no idea you and David were in contact with each other. Yeah, actually, we reunited by chance at a work meeting. He was the lead sales guy of one of the vendors my company was using. I had no idea. But he inherited $3 million, so I imagine he doesn't even have to work anymore. I heard it came with a house too. And that it's on a private island. I can't believe how lucky you are. I've always dreamed of waking up and the first thing I see is the beautiful ocean. I have no idea about any of the details. David just made the decision without me. You sound worried. But finders keepers, right? So don't even worry about it. It's $3 million plus a house. That's not the issue. I have no idea why you're so worried. I'd be so happy if my man brought home an inheritance like David did. I totally support his decision. He's quitting his job too. I guess island life is in the future. I guess I need to quit my job too. What are you talking about? Why would you need to quit your job as well? 'Cause I'm gonna end up living in that house. What the heck is that supposed to mean? I mean, you don't support his decision. So I think someone who unconditionally supports him and his decisions like I do is more suited to be his wife. Don't you? Did you just say you want to marry my husband? What are you talking about? I guess there's nothing to hide anymore. I've said this much already. Maybe if I tell you we can also get things moving along. So, David and I, well, we've been seeing each other. What do you mean seeing each other? At work? I mean, yeah, we reunited by chance at a work meeting and exchanged contact info. He asked me out for dinner a few days later. Remember I told you he was totally my type and I'd get together with him in a heartbeat? So I started thinking that I could just get him to leave you and marry me instead, and then that would be that. I mean, why waste my time and look elsewhere when the man of my dreams is right in front of me anyway, right? So we went on a few dates and it became serious, so we made it official. Made it official? Are you frickin' kidding me? Since when? Our anniversary is on my birthday, so like 10 months, I guess. You've been together for 10 months. I have no idea how you didn't even notice. Why would I even think that? You're my friend and I trusted you. So why would it even cross my mind? Anyway, so that's that. Cat's out of the bag. So will you break up with him for me? I'm the only one who really understands him and gets him. I don't believe this. Do you need proof? Because I have a ton of proof if you don't believe me. I have photos I can send you, not just that, but screenshots of our text messages as well. Videos, you name it, I've got it. Maybe seeing all of this will help set you in the right direction. Rachel, didn't you tell me you'd never get involved with a married man? That you weren't that desperate? Technically, he asked me out to dinner first, not the other way around. Really? I can't believe him. I mean, I thought about just keeping it super casual, but when he told me about inheriting $3 million, that was like a total game changer. And I just wanted to make him mine. Then I'd be a millionaire's wife with a luxury house on an island. It all makes sense now. David was super easygoing about telling me that I should leave if I couldn't support his decision. I thought it was really shocking at the time, but I guess this explains it. That's because you didn't support him. It had nothing to do with me. No, actually it did. It was because he already had you. And to him it was as easy as switching batteries or something. Okay, whatever, you win. Anyways, do we have an understanding now? Are you gonna leave him? Yeah. Okay then. I certainly don't plan on sticking around with a cheater. I'm out. So you guys do whatever you want. Oh wow, that was easier than I thought. Thanks so much. I guess I need to get ready to move in with him. And obviously our friendship is done too? Yeah, I think that'd be the easiest for everyone involved. And once you see how we're living the life, you may want him back, and I can't have that. So best for you to leave us alone now. This is all so absurd, and you guys are a disgrace. Bye. Hey, Madeline. We just turned in our paperwork. We're officially married. Now your husband is officially mine. He isn't my husband. OMG, I'm so sorry. I totally keep forgetting. He's your ex now. It's still so fresh. I keep calling him your husband. So, I should be calling him your ex, duh. Of course you're not married. You're single now. I keep thinking you guys are still married. Actually, you're totally misunderstanding. How am I misunderstanding? You got married and then you got divorced, so he's your ex? You were such a good sport throughout all of this. I can't believe you gave him up so easily. No, that's what I mean. Actually, I was never married. Let me spell this out for you. David and I were never married, so we never got divorced. I've never been married. You're not making any sense. What are you talking about? Of course you got married. I was at the freaking wedding. I was your maid of honor. Yeah, sure enough, we did have a wedding, but we didn't actually sign the documents that day. David messed up getting the papers ready for the big day, and then he never really got around to submitting them later. Anyway, the point is that we never made it official. So that means we were never married and we were never husband and wife. You never got around to actually submitting your paperwork. How dumb can someone be? Well, I guess it's a good thing, because then this is his first marriage then, not his second. Yeah, you're right. It's great for me as well, because technically I won't actually be a divorcee. All thanks to my gut instinct. And because I kept pushing the date. I have no idea what happened, but You kept pushing the date? Yep. Well, I knew he was cheating on me, and wait a minute. What do you mean you knew he was cheating? David and I only started dating 2 months after your wedding. Oh, no, not with you, with someone else. With another woman? Once a cheater, always a cheater, right? After we got engaged, I found out he was cheating on me with multiple women. He even invited one of them to our wedding. Like, can you believe that? What nerve? Are you kidding me? I found out about him cheating right before the wedding, and I was really thinking of calling the whole thing off. But he begged and begged and begged for me to forgive him. I was dumb enough to believe him, and we went ahead with it. I fell for the he'd never do it again speech. I don't know what was wrong with me. But then even after that, he started cheating on me with you. I guess people really don't change. And that's why you kept pushing the date to turn in the official paperwork. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I was making the right decision, you know, which I knew I wasn't deep inside. Apparently, I worry too much about things and I'm too careful sometimes. Usually that's a bad thing, but I can't help it. I kept second-guessing myself even though I'd said I'd forgive him. But I guess you could say it was a blessing in disguise. So, congratulations on being his first wife. Once a cheater, always a cheater. He begged for your forgiveness and he cheated on you again? Well, yeah, so there's no guarantee that he won't cheat again. There's no way he'd ever cheat on me. He cheated because it was you. He has no reason to cheat anymore because he has me. So, obviously, he doesn't have a reason to go elsewhere. And once we move to the big house on the private island, it'll be just me and him. No chance to meet another woman. Okay, so about that house? I think it's slated to be torn down by next year. What do you mean torn down? Why would they tear it down? Did you not hear the details about the inheritance? $3 million in cash, the private island, and the house on it. His grandfather was loaded and he left it all to David, isn't that right? Actually, no. Again, you're misunderstanding. His grandfather wasn't rich. What? What are you even talking about? He literally won the lottery once. He won the lottery? That's amazing! Yeah, and he built the house on the island with that money. What's the problem? Rich is rich. The problem is that there's no $3 million either. What do you mean there's no $3 million? His grandfather apparently just wanted to look good in front of others and just wrote $3 million in the will. But reality was that every year he was wasting tens of thousands of dollars because of the taxes and maintenance fees on the house. And now there's only about $30K in the account. Are you kidding me? He said it was $3 million. I heard that his grandfather won $3 million, and he bought the island, built the house, and there were taxes and maintenance, so there's only $30K left. His grandfather really couldn't let his ego go, so he wrote $3 million in his will. Isn't that hilarious? Hilarious? Are you kidding me? And David knew about this? Well, yeah, he'd have to know everything, wouldn't he? The lawyers have a duty to explain everything to him before making things official. But David has a bad habit of not thinking things through and not listening to people. I told him this so many times, but he never listened to me. So I think he thought $30K plus the house is better than nothing. But how can we live with $30K? That's not even near enough. We both quit our jobs because of this. Well, his other relatives didn't even bat an eye at the inheritance. They all knew what was behind the curtain if they agreed to receive it. So they all declined it without a second thought. What inheritance? There's nothing there. And what is this about the house being demolished next year? It turns out David's grandfather didn't actually own the island himself. What? Wait, what are you telling me? I don't get it. Islands are expensive, more than $3 million. So basically, he went in on the island with someone else. They both technically own it. That means the island itself isn't part of the inheritance because the other owner is still alive. And so, since David doesn't actually own the land, the other owner is claiming everything and wants to use the land for something else. That's why David needs to demolish the house. Do you get it now? Is that really legal? I don't know, apparently. Talk about it with the lawyers if you want. It's not my problem, so I don't really care. But then if he tears down the house, then what's going to happen to us? And what do you mean David has to demolish it? It's supposed to be massive, right? That's gonna cost way more than $30K. Yeah, well, it's on a remote island, so bringing the equipment alone is gonna cost you guys, like probably double or even triple what it would normally cost. You can't call this an inheritance. It's not even close. That's why I wanted to make sure what the details were. But he decided on his own to go ahead with it. He didn't even give it a second thought and just went through with it. And for me, you know, there was the cheating before the wedding and then the cheating with you after. Plus, him not even including me in such a big decision just made me lose all faith and trust in him completely. That's why when you asked me to leave, I left without a fight. I don't understand why David didn't tell me anything. He didn't tell me any of the details of the inheritance, only that he got a huge house and $3 million. Why wouldn't he tell me any of this if he knew about it already? Well, obviously he knew you weren't going to stay with him if he told you. Yeah, well, no kidding. Of course I wouldn't stay. Well, yeah, of course you wouldn't stay. After all, why would anyone want an inheritance and a huge debt, right? So he didn't tell you. Debt? What debt? I think he just wanted someone to help him with paying his debt off because his inheritance alone obviously wouldn't cut it. So, I think that's why he married you in such a hurry. Remember, we never officially got married, so nothing was ever legal between us. And it was super easy for me to just leave him. Yeah, but what does that have to do with this debt you're talking about? What debt are you talking about? He's never told me anything about having debt. He shouldn't have debt. Demolishing the house alone is going to wipe us out. Remember I also told you that he begged for my forgiveness when he first cheated on me? Well, to convince me, he actually signed a contract. It basically said that if he cheats on me, he'll pay me $1 million. $1 million. It was just a letter and there was nothing legally binding, so I asked my friend, who's a lawyer, to help me out. So she looked over it and we got a witness and everything and we made it a legal document. I think he just wanted me to take him back and he didn't think I was being serious about the agreement. And the same thing with this. He didn't give it a single thought and just signed it. But when I reminded him of our agreement, he'd actually completely forgotten about it. Can you believe it? So that means he needs to start paying you. Yup. I also know he has zero savings. So he'll definitely have to borrow it from someone. And considering you're his wife, I mean, I don't know the details because like I said, I've never actually been married, but I think you might actually be on the hook for that as well. I don't suppose you have $1 million laying around, do you? What? Are you out of your mind? Of course not. Even if I did, this has nothing to do with me. Well, I'm not a lawyer, so who knows? But I think my lawyer will be contacting you pretty soon about that. I'd appreciate it if you could look out for that. Even though I know you're probably going to be super busy with getting that island back to its original condition. Good thing you both quit your job so you have the time on your hands to sort everything out. Wait, Madeline, wait! I don't want David anymore. You can have him back. Yeah, no thanks. I don't want a married man. I'll divorce him. No thanks, Rachel. This was all a blessing in disguise, really, and I got to really think about what I wanted, and he isn't a part of that. So thanks for helping me realize all of this. I don't want you to thank me. I just want you to take him away from me. I don't want him anymore. He's a totally useless liar. I told you I don't like liars. Well, it was your choice to be with him. You should have figured out that he was a liar sometime in the 10 months that he was cheating on me with you. Madeline, please help me get out of this mess. Yeah, no, not a chance. You two deserve each other. He has no money. The house which I thought he had is being demolished. He doesn't even own an island. He's a serial cheater and he signed an agreement that says he'll pay you $1 million if he cheats on you without a second thought. Why would I even want to stay with an idiot like him? You should really let him know not to sign legal documents without thinking about it and doing his due diligence. Please, Madeline, help me. Madeline? I was supposed to be the wife of a multimillionaire, not a poor loser like him. David eventually realized the burden he'd put himself into by not thinking twice about the inheritance. Apparently, he left it up to Rachel to clean up. To no surprise to anyone, he'd already used up the $30K he'd actually inherited. Rachel lost it on him and gave him an ultimatum: go get a job or she would leave. I heard a rumor recently that they're just barely getting by, but to their credit, they are taking care of the demolition and paying off the debt they owe me in installments. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up and send us a comment. And don't forget to subscribe.